My children, the chain had broken. Adwoa had rejected the covenant. The serpent had screamed. As our elders say, the python that retreats into the bush is not always defeated. For 3 moons, the village rejoiced. Adwoa walked freely. The church filled again. Laughter returned to the market square. But strange signs began to surface. The river grew restless. The wind howled without clouds. Children woke at midnight, crying the same words. "They are calling her back." The elders exchanged worried glances. Because in Africa we know, when the drum changes rhythm, something has entered the dance. One night, Adwoa dreamed of the sacred river. The water was no longer clear. It was very dark and thick. From beneath it rose a voice, ancient and patient. "You think rejection erases agreement?" The river began to boil. "You broke the chain on the girl." But the covenant was made with the land. Adwoa woke trembling. This battle was not finished. And at dawn the elders gathered under the baobab tree. Pastor Daniel stood before them, Adwoa beside him. An elder spoke slowly. "Long before this girl was born, this river was fed." Another added, "Offerings were made, blood was given, promises were spoken." Pastor Daniel asked quietly, "And who ended those agreements?" The elders were silent, because, as we say, a contract ignored is still a contract remembered. That evening, Adwoa's mother came forward, her back bent, her eyes heavy with regret. "I was not the first," she confessed. "Our fathers fed the river in times of war. Our mothers fed it in times of famine. I only continued what was already begun." Tears fell like first rain on dry soil. The eldest woman shook her head. Tradition without wisdom becomes bondage. The following night, the sky grew red. The river overflowed without rain. From the forest came a roar, not animal, not wind. A presence rose above the village. A giant serpent-shaped shadow formed in the clouds. Its voice thundered, "If she is free, who replaces her?" The villagers froze, because that was always the pattern. If one escaped, another must take her place. Adwoa stepped forward. "No one will replace me." The spirit hissed, "Then the village will suffer." Pastor Daniel shouted in a brave voice, "The spirit that survives on fear will threaten famine." Pastor Daniel continued with his brave voice, "This covenant was fed by silence." He turned to the villagers. "For generations you feared the river. You whispered and complied." He pointed to the serpent form. "Darkness grows where truth is hidden." The eldest woman struck her staff on the ground. "Then let us end the secrecy." One by one, the villagers spoke aloud the hidden practices, the sacrifices, the midnight offerings, the rituals done in fear. And something powerful happened. The serpent flickered, because a lie cannot survive in daylight. Adwoa's mother stepped forward. "I gave my daughter out of fear." The men confessed their greed. The women confessed their desperation, and the youth confessed their silence. The entire village declared in a bold voice, "No more." Their voices rise together. Not one person and not one pastor, but all of them. "Remember this, my children, when many ants unite, even the scorpion retreats." The serpent form trembled. The river roared once more. Then the shadow split apart and vanished into the sky. Muldum. After these happenings, dawn came softly. The river calmed. But the elders did not celebrate loudly, because they understood that even though the spirit was weakened, the root still existed. And as the oldest man said, "You do not destroy a tree by cutting leaves. You must find where it drinks water."